Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and my name is Chirag. So today we are going to discuss how we can set up our low code framework which we discussed in previous video. So in this video we are going to set up a framework, then we will see how we create a test script by using a Excel. So to set up this framework, so this is the website of that framework. This is a virtual end which is provide a different framework. So in this we are going to see the Excel framework. So this is the framework. Excel is a test plan executor. So how we can do this setup, let me show you. So first we will create a Maven project. So let me create a Maven project. I am creating a simple Maven project, and this is form.free automation learning, and this is a low code API, and I am going to finish this, right? So it will take a time. So now we have to create we have a form, so I have to add the dependency of this project. So to add dependency of this project, we can search this project on Maven repository. So you can see I have searched this project and there are two projects are coming. So we will click on the first and you can see how frequently they release their product. So they are changing and developing and enhance this framework very quickly. So we are going to take a latest dependency. So what I do, I just created a Maven project. Now then I am adding a dependency. So let me add dependencies here, and I will add let me remove this, and I will add first dependency of this. So you can see I have added a first dependency. Now I have to run this framework by using test-ng. So I'm going to add a test-ng dependency also. Let me search this, and this is the test-ng. So I will click and copy the latest dependency version, and I have added this two dependency here. So you can see I have added a jar file for dependency for this framework, and then I am added the dependency of test-ng. So let me create a first test script. So how we can go? So I am just creating a first Excel file over here. So you can see if I will go here and show you, so there are the well explained document they have given. So these are all the column name and the what that column do. So they give a short description. This is the column name. So you can see there are the multiple column and column name here, and this column name has a different functionality and feature. So we will discuss this one by one. But to create our first test scripts, so they are also give how we can create our first test scripts. They have provided that format, and you can also if you want to download that sample Excel, then you can download a sample Excel. But in this video I'm going to show you how I'm creating. I just create a sample test script. So this is my test one Excel. Now I will take a mandatory column to show you. So first I will take a test case name. I will and paste here test case name. Then I will go and see, okay, this URL. So this is the endpoint of the URL. So to run my test case, I need a URL endpoint. After that, what action I need to perform? I have to add the action column here, and after that, what is the content type of my request? So I will add the content type of the request, and after that the status code. So I will add the status code. So what will the status code, and for that, after that, so status code is the response code. What will be the response code? And now I have to add this response by field. So you can see validate a specific field in the response. So I need to validate whether that response is coming correctly or not. So in this way they have mentioned that key is your JSON path and values is your expected value. So we have to give a key and value. So you can see they provided some example here. So I just copy this and here I will paste. So here, this way I can create my first test script, and I will save this. Now what I do, I just suppose I need to verify this request. So I just copy this and put here. So my test case name is first test. What will be the endpoint? Endpoint will be my this, because I need to validate there. And what would my action? I'm hitting a get request, and what would the content type? So content type is application JSON. So guys, if you do not know the content type, I already created a separate series for API testing. You can go and watch. And this is the 200. So what is the response? So it is a 200. And what will the response by field? So you can see they have mentioned the JSON path. So I have to give a JSON path. So JSON path is that we have to, suppose I have to validate this ID, whether this ID value is true or not. So I have give a JSON path is data.id. So I will mention this data.id, and what will be the expected value? My expected value is true. So this is the way. So you can see a simple Excel file I have created. Simple Excel file I have created, and it is so easy. So this is my Excel, my test script is created, right? So let me close this and refresh this. So you can see my test case is here displaying here. Now what I do, I just change my JDK. So either I have to change from my this .com, or either I have changed from this. So let me change from this and change my default 1.8. And here I also need a test-ng library. So I'm going to add a test-ng library and apply and close, right? So one more thing I have to do, I have to create a runner to run this test script. So first I com.runner, I have created one package, and here I will create a class file which is API runner, right? And to save our time, what I do, I just copy a code from the here. What I do, I'm just copying this one test code, and I will explain what is this API runner code. So I just go and paste here, right, and put here a string okay. And what I do, I'm just creating a first test. So I give a test case name 1, and list, I'm just creating a list, and in this list I have to add my test case. So this Excel means I am creating a workflow. So for this workflow I have only one test case. So I'm adding this one test case. So what is a workflow? I will discuss in upcoming video. So you set I have first test case. Now these two line, only this two line we have to use, and we have to just call, nothing else we have to do. What I'm doing, we are creating a array list, then the test case which we have to run, we have to add this, and then these things I have to do. So here these are create a collection, so I have passed my Excel name here. So what I do, I just add the test1.excel. so you can see test1.excel is there, and nothing else I have to do, just I have created my first test case and runner. So let me run this. And one more thing, so you can see here there is nothing, any feature file, nothing, any report file. So when I will run, then automatically it create a feature file, it will create other files which it help us to do the API testing. So you can see I have run this and it is passed successfully, right? So this is the some log which is generated by this framework. Now let me refresh this target. Why this target? Because we have given the path of this target here, right? And the test case 1, so it created a 1. If I mention anything else, then it will create anything else. So for demo I just create this. So you can see a number of files has been created here. You can see a feature file is also created, and if I format this, so you can see I just add all the step on the Excel file, and from the Excel file it will create a feature file. You can see the feature file is created. So this is the way, this is the low code API framework. You do not need any coding knowledge, you just have to add the information on the Excel, and then it will create a feature files. So it support a BDD framework. Now you can see a BDD framework, any manager, any BA wants to see a feature file, they can see this feature file, and this is the report. So there is the report, and there are the multiple reports are here. So we will see this in upcoming video, but in this I am showing this Cucumber HTML report, and open with Chrome and expand this. So you can see the report is coming here, and this is the data. So data ID is 2, and all this coming here. So this is the way to set up this framework. So nothing code I have written, I just created a Maven project, added these two dependency, one is framework dependency and other one is testng dependency. Then I created a API runner. In this I just mention the Excel file name and the test which I have to write, right? Then I will run, and automatically it created a feature file and all other files. So guys, thank you for this video. In the upcoming video we will discuss more about this framework. So thank you for watching this. Bye bye, take care.